Hmm. Look at this. Look at this Cosmonarchy branded mug that I just had a big old sip out of. Ain't that lovely? What's up, Nexus? What's up, Toyota? What's up, Jimmy? Hope you guys are having a good time, an epic time, epic day. I meant to go get some more water, but I did not, so I will have to do that later. But that is alright. I don't think Shambler updated release. This guy didn't update release! Oh my god. Can you believe it? Oh yeah, you know. It doesn't seem... Is it supposed to say Crown Link? Huh. I feel like I should get some kind of notice saying that I'm connected to Crown Link. Yeah, it's release. I said so earlier. When I did the ping, it said release has been updated. Here, I'll rehost. Maybe it connected me this time. But I feel like it did not. I might not be connected. Let's see if I can see. Yeah, I can. So what? Apparently, I can't host lobbies? Question mark. That's odd. What's going on, Arbuz? Maybe it's a... I forgot that there was a feature for lobby config now. Yeah, I'm not even sure where I'd put that, to be honest. Crown Link Jason. I sure can, as soon as I look up what that means. Is that true? Is that true, Blade Hollow? and or Arbuz. All right, Shambler, if you want to host... Well, actually, it seems like we have more people than we initially had, because Cannoli's here as well. I was going to do 2v2s, but we could do 3v3, or we could just straight up do a classical FFA map. Really depends on what people are thinking. I was going to host 2v2 because we had 4 people, right? But it looks like we got more than that. Yeah, I didn't change anything, so of course he still would be. Well, since none of the chatters seem particularly choosy, let's do... Let's just do a classic. Let's do Antechamber Turning FFA. That sounds like a good idea. You're going to want to host on Double Brain Cell, though, because we got some more people now. There we go, there we go. DBC mode. I wonder if I can host on DBC mode. That would be interesting info. Let's do Antechamber. But I'm guessing it wouldn't work on this either. At least DBC mode gave me the info that I was connected, but I don't think that Crown Lake normally does that, so that's fine. I have hosted what I would like to host. Oh wait, except the game type should be the turning instead of massacre. Massacre on no. Yeah. Not massacre. The turning, brother. We need that turning FFA. There we go. Lag Viathan. Damn right you mute that stream. You mute that stream, boy. I do have to add a, I have to add the stream elements stuff, don't I? Browser. Mute it. There we go. Where shall I put the... Yeah, I suppose like... Hopefully. All right, boys, we are getting into the thick of it. Hey, look at that. We don't even have to change the extras. We got Vekinator witnessing alongside me. I'll check in with him, see if he wants to see if he wants to do some casting or something. Wants to talk shit. You wanna talk some shiznit? Or just watching. See what Vek wants to do there. While I wait for confirmation. Oh, there! Look at that. There he is. There he is. There's the man. Yeah. You're the man. What's up, dude?
I'm much. I was just checking the Eidolon cooldown thing, and
yeah. Cool idea. Cool idea. Now, we'll talk, I'm sure, about all sorts of stuff, but we do have a new release, which is always epic, and we got a nice little list of players that I haven't yet introduced, nor have I color guessed. So Toyota Miguel is in the upper left of Antechamber.
I have no idea what this color is.
I'm gonna guess it's beaver, but it was
I guess I'll say periwinkle, but...
No, it's peach, bro. It's peach. All right, Blade Hollow's in the top right. My guess for him is he's ultramarine. What do you guess?
Yeah, that color. I
All
think
right, there
so.
it is. That's it. That's it. All right, we're 1 for 2, 50%. Now we got Arbuz
Well, that's
Budash
not-
off in the 3 o'clock. He is brown for sure because of Kakapu.
I guess.
Oh yeah, he's
It
always
is?
brown. Yeah, that's his preferred
Okay.
color. He's easy.
Shambler is yellow.
Yep, straight up yellow. I always knew he was yeller. And in the
No,
bottom
man.
left.
This is
Oh,
not
he's
orange,
pumpkin.
right?
He's always pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
Always pumpkin. Easy clap, easy clap. And then
This
Leviathan.
is not green. This is...
What do you guys? What are we thinking? There could be vine green. It could be dark green. I think it's just straight up dark green. What do you think?
Vine? I think Vine. 'Cause it has this tint, like bluish one.
Well, I'll go ahead and reveal that I was right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Peach is a color I've never seen. Like literally haven't seen since I was building out like the Hydra missions back in the day. So it's pretty funny to see it again. Now this
talking
vulture
about
is fast,
Hydra.
dude. Mm-hmm.
What are you planning for Minecraft?
Oh baby, I got some cool ideas.
Yeah. No, didn't mind.
He didn't kill a single worker, but you know what? He did some emotional damage.
Who's Blightfellow? Is this a new person or?
He's fairly new to the game, yeah. He's trying to help out a little bit with. He was trying to help out a little teensy bit with some voice acting and stuff. He put down some unit response script ideas for the Potentate, and I edited those into complete unit responses that are.
Voice acting
now
gives you 2
available.
points in the map. So
Yeah.
that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, map crap is running. If you guys want to do map crap, you can do it. Now, it looks like Shambler wants to bully Cannoli over here. He's got the Stims Mavericks. He's charging in. Remember, Mavericks are terrible, so everybody tells me, but they're kind of ruining Cannoli's life here. Let's see how much more hazards we can have. That's a lot of tolling the bell. That's a lot of dead Droleth right there.
Oh, because this is the turning, right?
That's
Oh,
right.
shoot.
So, pretty good stuff over here. Cannoli struggling to make ends meet. He actually lost a Circuit, and Shambler is turning the screws to him too. Now he's going to end up losing some more. He lost another worker. They did burrow to avoid pain. Meanwhile, for some reason, on the other side of the map, a bunch of Quas are appearing. Oh no! The lobotomy mines are going to start spawning because of the fact that Blade Hollow killed them, so you can blame him for those.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I didn't know that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know
Not
why these ones
intentional.
aren't burrowing. For the most part, they do, but it must maybe they're memeing or something. By the way, Leviathan has hit him up, so he should obviously win,
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens.
He's even doing the Talos build. By Harding in casual games, SMA.
Yep, he likes his workers, dude. He just wants to make workers. I mean, he literally made only artisans for a while, so... Oh! Yep. Yep, there's a lot of mines everywhere. Good luck, boys. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Well, there it's happening. I can't wait. Okay, Shambler's got his ministries set up, but he appears to be going for an interesting location. Is he going to try to take Cannoli's natural? What's going on here? He's got it all the way in the bottom left. He's going to float it over, I think. He thinks this is StarCraft 2 at the Planetary Fortress or something. It is a literal minefield, and I love that. What's up, Biddy B? See you in the chat. So CPU Easy is Arbuz Budesh, and I'm predicting that he will be a pretty good contender. He usually is in these FFAs. He's been completely left alone. So far, really, I guess the only significant damage that's been dealt is to Cannoli. But don't count him out just because of that. Looks like Shambler just floated his ministry up to the natural instead of doing anything else with it. Oh my god. The zombies have claimed a vulture.
Just wait a few minutes and the zombies will be most of the forces in the map.
We hope so. We hope so. I didn't try to mirror your fix to uprising to the zombies, so when you are in a situation with islands, they will still unfortunately spawn in there. But we can try to work on that for the next update. Honestly, the cadence of updating every 2 weeks has allowed us to push some pretty considerable changes to the game pretty recently, which is pretty neat. So I'm happy with that. I don't know if you've.
I don't understand what those mines do. Like they just like walk away or whatever. I don't
Sometimes they, yeah, they just. Sometimes they.
Dude, what if
go.
we enabled kiting on mine? That's a game mode.
Yeah, I like how sometimes they finish. You know, it's because they're like, it's the reclamation code update is like applying to them, so they're taking a long time to unstun.
Like because zombies will wander, and they're trying to wander too, and they technically are a movable unit. It's just you can't order them manually.
Sometimes they wander, and other times they do not. It's a bit interesting. All right, Arbuz and Leviathan are about to meet. It looks like the witness has arrived to reveal just how many mines there are on the map. Oh goodness!
You should definitely bond them though.
No, I like them. Maybe not to this degree. I don't know why they're spawning so much, but I like that. Just needs to be like half as many mines. Or twice as many mines. I don't know which yet. Oh yeah, totally green eggs. What's up, green eggs, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Green egg says that if this were spider mines, it would be much worse, and I agree. Well, Toyota fighting against Blade Hollow. You know, Blade Hollow must have been practicing or something. He seems to have nailed down his, well, I say he's nailed down his macro. He's got 2,000 minerals and 1,000 gas, so never mind. But he had more units than I expected. Toyota looks like he's still going to be mounting a successful move against him, though. Let's see. I mean, Crucible-powered 9-gate build for Blade Hollow. We can try to make a lot of zealots or something. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Zombie witness. All right, Blade Hollow, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with your 9 zealots, boy? Dude, Goliaths are so good, and Toyota saw that cast where Ramen made nothing but Goliaths, and he's going to try to do the same thing. What's up, Street Crow and 3 Crow? The brothers Crow. These Goliaths are still pew-pewing. But don't worry, more Zealots have arrived. And besides, Blade Hollow didn't need that money. the zombie mines spawning to harass Leviathan's economy. Choice. Just okay hand emoji. Dude, these zealots are still going. But now there are phalanxes here. Oh my god. In response to this, Blade Hollow will aggressively lag the game. Oh, I forgot, dude. Veek. Blade Hollow and Toyota both together are like, just independently, they are some of the laggiest players we have. So the fact that they're in the same game and it's been performant at all is actually quite impressive.
We are on double souls though, so maybe.
Yeah, normally it's like slideshow even on double brain cells extra high. So.
Oh no.
Oh yes. It was player 1 for who that? Oh, it's Blade Hollow. What number did you get?
1, I think, but
yeah.
Don't trust me on that.
How could you not read the red text? It's so readable.
There's a lot of it.
Nah, it just pops up as one message. I'm sure as soon as Arbuz recognizes where Blade Hollow is, he can punch him anyway. Alright, Shambler's stimming forward with his Mavericks, doing his best to just ignore what Cannoli has. And Cannoli had some Lakes, but it looks like they've all been eviscerated. At least we get to see the nice new Gorgakor corpse. Eh? Courtesy of Arbuz Budesh. A classic move. Alright. Yeah, Arbuz is indeed going to be stepping on Mr. Blade. What's going on, Miriam? Welcome. And another ministry coming out here. Actually, 2 more ministries coming out for Shambler as he continues to stamp Cannoli out of the game. Cannoli had a lot of money, but apparently not enough time to make the hatches. He is going to go ahead and try to make a hatch in the corner and hope that his opponent won't see him. Meanwhile, it looks to me like with the Sicantor arriving, Blade Hollow is in for some pain and suffering. Well, hey, wait, Toyota might save him. Never mind, the mines are going to delay his action. Perfect. Alright, well, Cannoli's still got a bank. He can still spend that back if Shambler just doesn't scout the rest of that corner. Oh, man. A lot of good damage dealt over here between the Phalanxes and the Goliaths, really holding Arbuz's army at bay. This is the kind of shit I like. They're trying their best with the, oh boy. Shambler's about to face the might of Hit 'em Up. And there's so many Cyclopses. If only their splash didn't fall off. Tank Wars! And here comes the bio. Hey, that actually did stop, that stopped Shambler from finishing Cannoli off. There's still a chance, boys. Epigraphs and Architects are already out for Arbuz. After trading down the armies, it looks to me like, well, I mean, Hit 'em Up has a very large force again already, so it's probably fine. Oh my god. So many gateway units out of Blade Hollow. What's going on with Toyota? He's spending his money down? A lot of starports going down for Hit 'em Up. He's ascended to tier 2 in the meantime. Ah, another dead mine. Never enough dead mines. Oh, got the Mesa with the zombie quads. You love to see that. What do you think, Veek?
I'm just looking at Leviathan cleaning the mines and stacking his Ansiles into a pixel.
Indeed. Now, when you take a look at Shambler's third base, do you see a lot of Masons?
Who's Shambler? Oh, he's yellow. Third. Yeah, there's like 30, 28.
And are they idle?
Some of them.
Okay. You're gonna have to stream your POV because I DC.
I mean, there's one. There's
no,
two.
no.
Yeah.
Stream.
Yeah.
Stream.
So
your
no.
POV. You're still in the game. I'm not.
Okay.
I'll look at Cannoli's corner for the time being.
Sure. So where do I look? Let's see.
I don't know. You're my eyes and I'd say my ears. Oh, there we go. I can
There's
crank
fighting
your
with
stream.
Shambler and Leviathan, but. Yeah, this is just the death player. I forget his name. That has some armor.
Oh, Blade Hollow got eliminated by Arbuz, I see. Okay. We can still cast from this. Ooh, an Obtectony.
Obtecton, 10 kills from Arbuz.
Yeah, that's right.
I wonder if Cannoli can come back, but
he cockroached from that Hatcherosk in the corner, and Shambler's
just like disrespectfully taking his knife.
He never finished him off, you know. It was the Hit 'em Up strike force that came in, you know, and kind of pinched him across the bridge. So he's trying to clear the
there
mines.
are even like valid spots where zombies can spawn actually, because there's a lot of structures everywhere, and there's like a 16 tile range where they won't spawn from buildings. You see, but also they're just spawning a lot of mines. The zombies, I mean.
Yeah, for some reason, it feels like they don't really spawn too many of the units Like especially the higher cost units or something. I don't know if there's like an internal cost for it, but looks like a bunch of vultures arcing forward here. Yeah, honestly, this game's looking pretty undecided yet. You've still got 4, like you've eliminated 2 people basically because Cannoli's not really in the game. He could still be a thorn in Shambler's side. But Arbuz has taken over Blade Hollow's carcass, and we got, 4 bases coming online here for Toyota. He's got so much money. Honestly, all of them do. And yeah, here comes Tier 2 infantry for Shambler as he realizes that Cannoli's continued to cockroach.
And he's gonna be a spawn point for zombies soon.
That's right. That's what we want to see. But yeah, it's been long reported that the higher tier units for the turning don't actually spawn ambiently, and it seems to pick the lower tier ones.
Yeah, so it organically prefers the units that died a lot, right? So, and costly units rarely die.
Oh my god, he just phalanxed his own army right there. That's a pain point and a half for Mr. Miguel. He does have some madrigals. He can maybe see about picking off some of these stacked epigraphs, but the higher tier Protoss army looking real strong here from Arbuz. The problem is you can't really step outside your bounds too much if you're the Protoss player. You can send in an expendable force, but you got to remember that Hit 'em Up is lurking across that big colossal bridge in the middle, waiting to pounce with 8k minerals in the bank. Adding 4 rotaries. Looks like he's going to be going for more salamanders or sundogs. And it looks to me like all the...
dying.
Yeah, Cannoli is... He's struggling.
I'm not seeing his future.
No, he has 70 minerals. He can make 1 Droleth if he can stay alive. And that's... he's got a couple burrowed as well, but yeah, I think that's a wrap.
Ahmed.
Roast him. A lot of vultures here.
Well, honestly, Arbuz looking the most menacing here.
Yes. So. Is there a time horizon where he will get overwhelmed is the question, because he still has to make it through not just Toyota, who might drain his forces a little bit here with the things that he's got, but he also has to make it through Hit 'em Up and Shambler. Shambler going for Reclaimers, the Apostles in particular, but I'm seeing Hit 'em Up go for a more air-focused approach. He's got Sundogs coming out. He's also got a bunch of Gorgons.
So organized, like efficient.
Yeah, adding more and more starports to the side. I think he's making like 10 Gorgons at a pop right now. Yeah, so he's got a lot. Trying to spend down that considerable mineral bank as well. And he's mostly succeeded in doing it. Looks like Toyota is not long for this Earth. Cannoli is still technically alive, so Shambler can maybe focus on that. Yeah, it looks like Shambler and Hit 'em Up are trading blows in the middle of the map as Toyota holds on for dear life, hoping Reclaimers will save him, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. Cut down. And zombified. That scuffle in the middle of the map did not really prove too significant, and now, Cannoli is eliminated. There you go, taking his
roll over there.
Yeah, it's a neutral one. It was being attacked by neutral stuff. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, bro, GG. And Toyota is out. Okay, see ya.
And honestly, disconnecting players should just become zombies.
See? This is true. If you're
if your player should self-destruct, I guess.
Yeah, if your owner suddenly becomes neutral, on a player change or whatever, be it because you were defeated or because you were you left, that should 100% be a zombie conversion. All right, well, there's Shambler making moves on Hit 'em Up in the middle of the map. We'll see how far ahead he's able to pull. Remember, there's still a lot of mines and artillery that Shambler is going to have to move through.
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, you see, he did deploy down in the bottom there, but he's kind of relying on the Apostles. Oh boy, yeah, the zombies. The zombies just stunned the entire army of Hit 'em Up, more or less. He does have some air units still, and he is forking across the bridge. He went across the bridge to the south already, and is going for a giga flank with all of his air. Yeah, there were a lot of madrigals, but it looks like most of them might have gotten torn up or distracted by other units. Big death stacks despite that, though. And it looks to me like that is going to be a wrap for the bulk of Shambler's army. He still has some more units to the north. But I think this Air Force is going to be more than sufficient. Oh, yeah. So, you know, he did a little bit of economic damage. He might pop this in. No, he's not even going to actually successfully break down that treasury. It might burn down, but he did not
Honestly,
land the
this is
killing
a
blow.
great situation for Arbus to.
Oh, yes. If the two
utilize.
Terrans just
He has
trade
half
their
the map.
armies. Yeah, tell me about it, man. Is he actually? Yeah, he took every base except for the third base that Toyota had.
He doesn't really have that much more army, but he's also Protoss, so.
Yep.
And he has quite high tech, I'd say.
Each individual unit matters more. He's got quite a few uptectons. Nice spread army.
Is an understatement, and
well, he hasn't looked there. He hasn't looked there. Maybe he's just rallied everything there.
Here and here, maybe.
Yeah, he's keeping his money low, so he's still in the game, I think. Bladehall is going to go ahead and dodge.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, okay, hit him up, and he's going to charge across. He knows that he's just cleaned out Shambler's position, so now he's going to set his sights onto Arbuz.
And there's also more there.
Yeah, he's got all of his army is kind of scattered about. This could be a really good opportunity for Hit 'em Up to knock his opponent back down. And there we go, a whole bunch of dead Optectons. The air raid just swimming through.
I think he's honestly, but
it's hard to say right now. He seems to be trying to grab all of the forces that he's got going on, but you might be right about that. He's making a Didact. Everybody knows that's the most important unit. He doesn't really have any good anti-air here,
those
though.
Optecs are... Well, maybe they are controlled? I don't know. He selected just one? I don't know.
Well, no, he's looking down into the middle of the map. Is there anything going on over there? Looks like Shambler was attacking.
Sure.
No, Hit 'em Up's gonna call Jeej. Looks like he scouted around with all the forces that Arbuz had, and he was out. He's like, no, I can't do that. Meanwhile, Shambler. What can Shambler do? The zombies can do something. Can Shambler do anything?
We should forbid yellow colors with
I agree.
randomization.
I think we can get the game type when we get color randomization, right? Because triggers have already run by then.
Yeah, so I just need to write essentially an additional comparison against neutral hostile when the game mode is either uprising or turning, right?
Yep. I think the players are still in sync with each other, but we might not have an active connection to them anymore. But yeah, I'm thinking at this point, Arbuz is just going to be able to clean house. Zombies should be Medzenic Prozac. Goddamn. Yes, 3 Crow. I wanted to do like a specialty mode at some point where I do massacre turning. Like it would be possible to do. It's just a bit silly. I'd have to find all the cases that look for like massacre in the code, and then also check if it's the other thing, right? So I'd have to,
we just need game modes to be bit side, right?
Yeah.
Is all.
Oh, honestly, wait, hold on. Maybe we are still in the game. I mean, like, both players kept their bank pretty low, right? So that's kind of interesting.
Well, I think this army wouldn't be idling here if we...
Yeah, it's probably across the map with the rest of those, but we're still able to see Shambler get annihilated. You know? That's always worth something. Yeah, exactly, Green X. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're both looking at this fight, so I assume they are.
And he's looking here. Arbus. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I think we're definitely out, but they might be. Whether they are together is another thing entirely. Ooh, bopped. The one zombie Gorgon as well, just helping out, just asking questions. Yeah, if we could have modified the lobby options, that would be fantastic. But you know, UI is weirdly enough, it's not so weird if you know programming, but for the average user, they'd be like, "What do you mean UI is the most annoying thing to make?" Because from their perspective, we've done so many other cool, like epic things. But no, it's quite obtuse. Uptectons are epic, and there it is. Arbuz wins. All right, boys. That was silly, as it usually is. I wonder if I can somehow possibly achieve a working connection to CrownLink. So we see that Arbuz is indeed with us. So. I do kind of want the, I do kind of want the Oil Australia Uprising, TB8. Oh yeah, I don't know if they can join me. Oil Australia Uprising.
You. So what, Uprising now?
Yeah, it's gonna be Oil Australia, but there's only one witness slot, so I'll have to stream my POV to you, unless you want to play. Wait, oh, they're not playing the right version of the map, noob. They got the version that isn't the doesn't have the witness slot in it. All right, we'll wait for them to host that. I'm trying to work with Jesse to figure out why my lobbies don't work anymore.
You guys, it's my time to say goodbye.
You on your way out?
Since I'll be.
What are you doing now? What's happening?
You. I'm saying goodbye because I'm playing, man. Come be stream sniping.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna play in, sure. Sounds good, man.
You.
All right, boys. Looks like we got ourselves an end. All right, one sec. I think I have to. Yeah. Maybe somebody more tech-savvy than Shambler can host the map? He is Boomerang, I think. Because I just re-downloaded the same map that I sent and confirmed that it's the right one. Yes, Arbuz. Well, I'm not 100% sure if that's true. I think we were desynced from the players. I desynced super fast compared to Veek. Veek was Veek sync. Veek sync, you know. Is new super just fastest? I don't even know what the point, what the name difference means. Shout out to Veek. Hit him up didn't move out with his cloud of air? Oh, he probably... I don't know. You'd have to ask Hit him up whether he hit him up. Oh. Apparently there was a different host. What the fuck is going on? Okay, whatever. Veek left and Shambler hosted, so hopefully Veek gets in here. Alright, he did. Wunderbar! No Blade Hollow? Oh, no wonder. No Blade Hollow, no Miriam. Ah, it's Threat Crow! Oh, shit. Oh, never mind. I was just about to tell him, you know? Hey, thank you, Nexus. Alright, Miriam got here first. Unfortunately for Street Crow, he just got mega frauded because I was about to tell him that you can use release and pre-release together at this point. And it's fine. And it's not a problem. But he's just like the fuck emoji in our Discord server. He just makes that face and then leaves. Yeah, you got bodied, dude. I'm sorry about that. Don't worry. Miriam's only here for one game, apparently. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's the fuck. There it is. Okay, boys. We're getting into things. Let's see how we do. Oh, yeah. Everybody's on land. Oh, yeah. Let's go. This is Uprising. Oh, and that's a brown on a desert color. That's no good. I think something just spawned right next to Cannoli. Okay, boys. We have Toyota Miguel in the upper left of Australia. And he is... Ooh, is he Celadon? Or is this... This is like asparagus? I'll say Celadon. Yeah. Shambler's the red Terran in the upper right. Yes! Okay, Veek is... Wait, is this Veek? No, this is Hit 'em Up. Hit 'em Up is our green Zerg in the mid right. Cannoli is our pumpkin Zerg in the bottom right. We've got Miriam in the bottom left as the Palatinate Blue Protoss. No, it's just regular blue. Fuck. All right, and then, of course, Kakapupu Brown is Arbuz, a.k.a. Kakapupu. And Veek is in the dead center! Oh, no, Veek! What are you going to do? Damn, I don't know what the hell... Is this Neon Carrot? No, it's Vivid Orange. All right, well. 2 colors guessed wrong so far. I'm sure I will redeem myself later. Krank's Shroud has been spotted. So Uprising got a lot of new spawners. And the spawning logic was retooled to not spawn on islands. I don't know if we ever tested that particular part of the code. Guys, it's the Kizzle. Guys. Don't spook it. So, yeah. It's, apparently, it's going to be all static defense here for Mr. Leviathan. Veek is already being accosted by some Mavericks. Don't worry, he's got his hydras out. Oh boy, here come the Veeks. Those are all Veek, by the way. Every one of those Hydras is Veek. Oh my god, medicine men have been spotted! Hell yeah. Alright, Shambler's Maverick army is ready. And here come the circuits to respond to these Mavericks. They're trying for that Kagrant. Not quite. Oh, they forced him to cancel even though it was totally fine. Oh my god! No, it's Trinity's Touch! Mirian has found a cohort. Also, there's a Rillo-Lisker. Eh? Oh my god. Toyota, you're in trouble, my man! You got some Striders over there! Finally, one of the, first AI blood. Oh my god, a Skiff. Scabman! I can't believe this. Dude, the Lekizalisk still isn't done yet. He's still just prancing. And feasting. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, Toyota, you were so young! Oh, he might actually be fine. He's got to finish that anchor. Shambler just executing as many of the uprisings as possible. Mirian hoping to just build up safely in a corner. The unreadable brown color on the minimap, that's Arbuz. He's just moving through. Oh my god, Mutas! Quick! Hit him! They're just Mutas. They're useless, right? As it turns out, maybe not. Hydras are continuing to roam through the map, killing a couple of biospawners, you know? Okay, Toyota's still alive. A captaincy was killed. Oh my god, they can't see. Praise be unto this man, for he has Circuithed Krankendau out of the map. Cohorts. Cohorts are coming. Zerg here. Okay, Arbuz is also fine. The Zealots are going to go ahead and finish the job there. No worries. An expansion secured by Toyota. Will he do anything with it? Vika is already up to a second base and making a third. He seems mostly safe, although... Honestly, even though he's in the middle of the map, he's kind of been untouched, hasn't he? He hasn't really been heckled. Shambler making nothing but Mavericks. Might be able to do something. Cannoli just hoping that he doesn't die. Oh my god, there's Paladins! Checkmate, Atheists. When you bully Krankendau too much, he calls in Luciferius for backup. Well, one of those Paladins is dead. I think. Ramses. Still not quite able to take that base, unfortunately. I love that ring of Mavericks. Huh. Okay. Alright. Vassals? This is strange. Alright. We're probably going to be seeing player contact for the first time. Thankfully, the dumb handling of the Paladins allowed the Circuits to kill that. So he's alright. AI's not very smart with its units, you know? Oh my god! The Lake is... The Lake is were proving to be a bit of a heckle. Paladin. Spotted. The Paladin source structure has been spotted. Okay, Atalos is starting to set up shop over there for Toyota. We have seen Toyota get up to a bunch of endgame air units in the past. Get him. Get him, Mirian. As you can see, the handling of the Lake is kind of, you know... It kind of exists, but not really. Maybe eventually they'll be a bit more intelligent, but, you know, it's Uprising. They don't have to be smart. The Skyfall Protocol has been initiated. Thermopylae is here. That means they're going to get some Phalanxes out, but they don't siege, so don't worry about that. That's another thing that has to be added later. Shambler just trying his best to clear this position. Yeah, yeah, dance. Oh, he didn't make the hatch. He didn't have enough money. So all of our players are still intact. Nobody has died to the uprising just yet. Everybody seems fine. Mutas were a bit of a heckle earlier, but... Well, Arbus can now go ahead and stamp out whatever just spawned up there. The Daywalkers! It's like Cyclops and Goliath. Canter mine from. Ridge in my nap. Oh, I got paladins! Veeker! Get your Veeks in the air! Or the ground. They really want those workers, dude. Wiggle. They still go after the workers! I love it! 4 workers sniped to death. Watchdogs. Don't worry, there's Bactyls out, so Shambler won't be able to kill him. Shambler will try. Here come the Zeths to block for the Bactylists. Get down, Mr. President. Hey, the Stim Mavericks get right on top of them there. More Bactyls are down here, though. Well, they might be able to do something here. They'll be able to kill this base, but I don't think they can breach the circuits. That's my prediction. We'll see if Mavericks prove me wrong. They've proven many a homie wrong. Toyota's been playing against the AI the whole time. Jay Barino's cheat code not enough to deal with what we got cooking over here for Veek. Can only taking a non-traditional natural. Atlas coming online here for the Shambler. His third base is finished. We'll see if anything happens with it. Veek and Toyota are both Polish, so I'm sure they'll form an alliance. Yeah, so Uprising basically has these neutral hostile spawns, and they heckle all the players and throw, like, random stuff at you. Oh, shit, he's got him! No, I wanted that Mason. Alright, never mind. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you almost got the Shaman. You should shoot that Shaman to death, Shambler. That's only right. Here we go. Atlas, Stockades, Toyota. Oh no! The Mutas have come to spoil Toyota's fun. Basically, these neutral camps like try to possess the area, and they will send waves upon waves of stuff at you. Basically. Oh no, his witnesses have gone too far. The one lake may do everything. Never mind. The Dracoden stepped on it or something. Tier 2 on the way here for our Cannoli player, our Pumpkin Zerg player, who's now trying to take hold of this area and hopefully maybe take that as his third base. Hit him up being ganged up by multiple players and had to deal with some silly shenanigans from the neutral hostile AI. You can stop the spawns from coming in by possessing the nearby area with structures that will mark the area as invalid. Don't say that one. Not allowed. Banned. Tier 2's already done here for Veek. He's actually going straight into Tier 3. What a mad lad. That's what I like to see, Veek. Now, he's got to watch out, though, because Arbuz is pretty powerful and pretty close by. It's not confusing at all, by the way, that we have Vivid Orange and Pumpkin in the same game on the Desert Tile set. Actually, you know, the minimap colors are way more legible than brown, so there is that. But they are both Zerg, so I'm going to have to be pretty watchful of that. Mirian's still slumming along. Doing his best, seeing what he can make happen. Oh no! No, it's another cheat code! Hi. Oh, shit. He just bullied that Viker. You know, with Tier 3 halfway complete, you really shouldn't fuck with Vik. Because when that finishes, he will end you. Oh my god, the Paladins! Incredible. Impeccable. Unmistakable. He made Watchdogs to deal with the... He made Watchdogs to deal with some of those guys, right? But now the Paladins are trying to take over. Once again, just like what Shadow said earlier, Nexus said earlier, about the... What if you wanted an economy? Oh my god. Wraith? Oh! Oh no! No! The humanity! The Wraith! Oh! Don't worry, here comes Hit 'em Up. He Hit 'em Up kills the Jaberino. Oh, boom! Ironically, a Cantor... Ooh, dodgeballed. A Cantors are like the least favorite unit of... What's his face? Of Jaberino? As I recall, anyway. That may have changed since then. It's been a while since I've watched him. I was surprised Vik put that reference in there, to be honest, but... Pretty funny. I shot out Jaberino one time. Some speed demons running amok. Not the Savant. Ooh, dead. Paladin has finally been killed. Oh man, they were really going after those Taloses once again. 14 Almaxilisks on the way here for Cannoli. Vik, on the other hand, has finished Tier 3, and he doesn't actually have a tech structure yet for it. What is he going to make with it? Got a Gosvaleth. Arbu's setting up cheeky static defense right back here. I love it. I love it. Mirian is still just doing his best, right? He's just like, yeah, I got a second base. I got a prostration stage. He doesn't actually have that much money. His worker count a little low. He's only on 2 base after all. Hit 'em Up is going to go ahead and continue hitting Cannoli up and saying, hey man, got any bases I can steal? I've already taken your natural and forcing you to take this weird third that's super far away from your ramp. Which totally doesn't disproportionately negatively impact Zerg or anything. Now, Shambler stepping ahead, stimming in, using pure Maverick Shaman to deal with the Zerg threat. But is it really going... Oh, fuck that Droleth, dude. It was a zombie. Wait, wrong game mode. The Lyrilisks charging forward. Stim Maverick gonna see if they can stand to... I don't know, though. This amount of Lyrilisks, I feel like that's a bit of a fool's errand. We got some more units kind of prancing around the extremities here. Tier 2 already up and running for Shambleman. Vik is going for his own cheat code. The Gezcaf Grotto on the way for him. Finally, this Skyfall protocol will be dealt with. Although it's taking a long time. One Hurakan arriving to rend the armor. Very, very important there. That will suddenly see the whole thing be dealt with nice and easy before another Paladin can spawn. And, hey, look at that. Fuck that Savant. Good juju. All right, here come the Lyrilisks just kind of mindlessly walking forward. They are going to be brought down. Reclamation doesn't work so well with Zerg regression because the Lyrilisks, if you made them from that version, will spawn the corpse of what, like, they'll regress instead of spawning a corpse, right? So, pretty good there. Yeah, yeah. Engorged Rakor. Arbu's continuing to try to establish more dominance. Where is Arbu's like mainstay? Look, he's going into Argosy again. We haven't really looked at him too much. He has shut down mining over here in this base for Vik, but Vik is reestablishing the base Shambler took from him. He's got this base that Toyota has been kind enough to allow. And now, it looks like Toyota, well, he might heckle this base over here as well. That is going to be a bit of an obnoxious move for Vik to respond to, given his position. But instead, he seems to move away from that because of a Paladin. You know, the arch nemesis of the Toyota. Hit him up using some Zets here is going to reveal Shambler's force. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Caught between Toyota's army. No, actually kind of bisecting it here. Vik is going to come on in. Gazithalor's on the way. We know how powerful those can be. Or maybe we don't because we barely ever see them, but we're about to see them, ladies and gentlemen. No player eliminated yet in our 8-player FFA. Hit 'em Up is taking over this territory. That is his. Shambler continuing to dedicate an awful lot of units trying to steal what the neutral hostile player has to offer. Meanwhile, a small speckling of Zerg units are just going to go ahead and continue doing what they do best. Now, Toyota, once again, facing a potential elimination by Arbuz. Well, Arbuz doesn't necessarily want to go for that. Cascathalors are out to deal with this artillery, using the Gosvaleth just to reveal them. Now, of course, they will be revealed by other means. Man, that's potentially quite brutal there. You're going to have to watch out for that. Now, he doesn't really have any strong anti-air. Remember, Gazithalors only attack ground targets, right? They do not shoot air. So the Arbuz Air Force is going to be potentially quite deadly. Meanwhile, the Bactylus count is so high, and even though there's a lot of armor within this army for Shambler, it doesn't feel like it's quite enough, especially with those Paladins heckling him from afar as well. So, all right, Hit 'em Up has taken dominance once again in that general area. He sent in a couple of Zets over here to heckle Veek's base as well, and now caught between, you guys are gay, caught between a rock and a hard place. Veek is now going to be dealt with. Or is he? It looks like he's all right. Don't attack me then? Yeah, true. True. Where's the anti-air to deal with something like this? Looks like Hydras are going to be the choice for now. Hey, Mirian is still alive and in fact has a third base set up. He is starting to slowly slowly clear his way through. Eh? Oh, I see. Nice Droleth. That was good. Hey, Shambler's still getting taken to task by all of these units. He's having a hard time holding on. Adding more Sentinels. He's got a couple Phalanx. Fuck you, high tiers. I have tier 1. It's true. My Sopeaker died mid-match. Oh no. E. It's true. Shambler's last Shaman there. Just getting annihilated. Looks to me like Shambler is definitely having a rough time of it. I don't know if he's actually going to make things happen. Meanwhile, more and more blood has been spilled. And here comes Arbuz to brawl once again, leaving leaving Toyota mostly on his own here. He hasn't actually achieved tier 3 yet, has he? No, he's going for Mass Mantle over here, and looks like Veek. Veek can't handle Australia, can't handle the heat. Hey, Nightfox said that about a different desert map. Maybe desert maps are just cursed, you never know. Ancestral Archive's out for Miriam, but he's losing stuff to these pesky usurpers. Gonna go ahead and have to clear this out. Now, with all of this territory no longer being occupied by an actual player, the middle area is definitely going to be, let's say, interesting. It was already pretty interesting, and now, with a rebuilt Atlas for Shambler, getting heckled by... No! Three Crows Spirit continues to annoy Shambler, who is attempting to move to the top right. He's adding a Watchdog to clear out this Tala. I can't believe Veek was the first one to get eliminated. I get he's in the middle, so you might predict that, but I feel like he tilt GG'd more than anything. He was in a better position than 2 of the other players, maybe 3 of the other players. Cannoli has just been very slowly achieving tier 3 of his own, going for that Tethvith Swamp. We'll see what more he can do. He made all those Almacs. That may have spared him the rod that is Hit 'em Up's attack force. Plenty more going on here for Mirian still as his respectable army, but I feel like in this position, Mirian's army is kind of that one-pump chump where it will eventually be taken out and dealt with, and you're not really going to be able to remax on that, right? He just doesn't have the production facilities, but, you know, he has been keeping his money relatively low. He's got a lot of gas. Could definitely be going for some Clarions or something of the sort if he wants to go for the synthetic Synod. Oh, spawning on this ground over here means that this Watchdog and Talos... oh my god, he's trying to make a stockade! What do I do about this? Says Shambler. I'll just lift my Watchdog. Perfect. Zerg here. So I'm pretty sure... yeah, okay, there's a Sky Sinew. There's more than 3 crows. There's at least one other spawn that just appeared here. And probably a ground spawn because there's now a ground enemy there, right? Hit 'em Up continuing to heckle. He's now switched his sights on to the other orange Zerg player that we have here, Cannoli. The advanced static defense are doing quite a bit of job. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's going for Sovroleths. Solarian coming out here. Poor Arbuz. He's not Greek. I love that Mirian was believing that this whole time. I also believed it up until about like a week ago, so. This is my base. Not anymore, son. Were there neutral Niduses? I didn't see any. I mean, I saw the neutral Necron's wet dreams, but I thought they just died. That's interesting if they regress. I guess there's not really much of a purpose here. It doesn't look like we're going to see the Sovroleth mass after all, unfortunately. So sad. Hit him up. Oh no, hit him up pulls back. What is pulling hit him up's attention away? That's what I want to know. Meanwhile, it seems like there's been a truce established between the two Protosses. Toyota's, I believe the technical term for that is fucked. He does have this island base, and he is trying to mine up enough for tier 3, but it's going to be a while before he gets the gas. He never capped any of these geysers. Big whiff from him. He's not even mining at his main. Or no, I guess that's his natural. His main just got wiped out. I think it must have gotten heckled by all those mutas earlier, and he never rebuilt it. Hit him up, continuing to tier 1 spam his way to something. I'm not quite sure what yet. Remember, you can colonize the area by building production structures, and that will stop the spawn from happening and give you vision. But until then, they're going to keep spawning. I actually wonder if the spawn rate actually takes into account the active player count at the given time. I would assume it does. I'm pretty sure the code does that. I know it filters out witnesses, but I didn't know if it updated with the real-time count. Like, if somebody's disabled, does that lower the spawn rate? Or is it a fixed thing? Either one, I guess you could make an argument for. Now, it looks like Mirian does have his high-tech stuff. He is going to go ahead and step towards Hit-em-Up's immortal Bactylisk army. Just a ridiculous amount of them. But, I don't know, man. We're looking a little bit worse for wear. Shambler definitely not able to get too much done over here. I can't believe a single Vulture is killing all of those. Couple more units flanking in from downtown as, yeah, Hit 'em Up tries to hold on to this base as well, but the neutral units are killing him. Talk about getting tickled. Boy! Mirian's, he's not going to get that Optecton out, unfortunately. He could be attacking with his Optectons. I actually don't know why he isn't. I guess he had to type to Arbuz. I wonder why they don't just ally. They called a temporary truce. Meanwhile, the Trojan was sent out to scout and maybe deposit some masons so that they can build stuff. Was there already a private truce between Shambler and Miriam? Maybe. Misinput, yeah. Oh yeah, Shambler did try to take this. It must have gotten cleaned by the Zerg there. One thing that I don't think we keep count on is, like, if the island is clear, do we stop spawning units? Probably not, huh? So the top right island could end up getting lag-tastic if nobody ends up trying to retake it. So far, Arbuz has stopped that area. Oh yeah, look at that. It's going to happen over here too, I think. Yeah, so Toyota, he's in a bit of a rough spot right now. He's going to have to see if he can fight his way out, but I don't think he can versus what Arbuz has. Solarians are clearing this area out this way, 3 Crow, to the real threat. Oh, I see. He's trying to drag the neutral hostiles. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, shit! Oh my god! Eh? Well, you know, they're spreading out now, so they're not actually stacking their range anymore. But it's pretty funny. Oh shit, not the Avalov. No, you need that to spot. Oh my god. I agree with just killing Shambler, though. The treasury trying to block the incoming attack. No, you can't go there, Shambler. There's too many enemy units. Well, he's going to try to clear it, I guess, with the Trojans. Does he have time to come back in time to evacuate? I guess he can lift, right? That is a possibility. Hey, some of his Sovereigns are dying at measly old Hydras. Not what I expected. Ah, he's moving a bunch of them down here to the south, but there's nothing there. Okay, they've made landfall. They killed some of the ground units over here. Good, good. Hi. We've got more ground units where that came from. I think maybe you picked the wrong island, buddy. Oh, the Atlas is dead. Meanwhile. Oh no, he's going for artisans! What's going on, Mello? Attempting to evacuate, Shambler will now move all of his structures off into the sunset. Meanwhile. Good grief. Meanwhile. Honestly, I feel like hit him up at a bit of an overreaction if he thought there was no fight. Sin of race mixing. What the fuck? Did somebody change races? Maybe he thought Sov was Star Sovereign. Okay, Mirian is preparing to leave. Oh no! Bopped! And devastated. Oh shit! Oh, betrayed! Oh no! Oh god! Oh! Absolutely bodied. Off Shambler goes to the top right. Do I sense treachery? Arbu's accidentally killing him, his ally. Unbelievable. Hey, skits have arrived. Jesus Christ, Cannoli. What are you doing to us? Oh my god! Very goofy. Yeah, the yellow units are all neutral hostile, Mello. They periodically spawn. Oh, see ya, Shambler. We all win. So the Sovrolets are continuing to spread. At least they're killing the middle of the map, you know, the neutral hostile. What should we do about this? I don't actually know if it's related to what Cannoli is doing, because this seems fine to me. The big thing is, Sovrolot searches can be expensive, but the big thing is probably the fact that we still have people spawning in the islands because of some clown emojiing that occurred. Like, Toyota's gonna unload here and just get fucking dunked on. Oh, he's not even gonna unload. No! Toyota, you were our last hope! Not really, there's plenty more hope. But it sounds cooler if I say that. Hit him up is slowly being eaten. He has not re-expanded. His Skithrakors are moving through the middle of the map. Hi. Ooh, tickled. Ooh, ooh. Wiggle. So Toyota is limited entirely to over here, and he still doesn't have adequate defense versus all of what we're seeing. He does have tier 3. He is making a Wellbore, some Iron Foundries. Oh, he's going to try to Paladin drop again. Oh, Shambler's allowing more neutral hostiles to spawn in his carcass. Meanwhile, Mirian has been... he's outlived his usefulness, I think. Also Viths. Listen, I'm right there with you on what Cannoli has done. It is simply unspeakable and horrific. It is beyond words. It is an eldritch monstrosity, and it must be purged from this earth. And I hope Arbuz can make it happen. That's my prediction. All right, Skithvith. He's not Greek. Oh my god, he's doing it again. Ooh. Yeah, you can see it didn't really change the lag that much, right? So. I'm sure it contributes. Plus, we still have a lot of players connected. When Toyota gets eliminated, if Toyota gets eliminated, the connection will probably also improve. That's alright. What a Greek thing to say. True. No. Malaka. Oh my god, Monuments of Sin. Yes! Do it, Arbuz. Finish this fight. With nothing but Anthelians. The migration of Sovrolets across a plain. This is such a scenic view. Isn't this beautiful? I had Greek, what do you call it? Oh. Oh! Arbuz doesn't even know about the unit. God damn it. Arbuz, you goofball. Here we go. Paladins. They do fit in a Trojan, even though they're really big. Yeah, the lag isn't really the scripting. It's that the neutral ground units are spawning on the islands. And the islands are, like, they're just going to keep trying to leave, even though they can't, right? So we have to turn off the spawns when the ground spawners are sharing an island, basically. When they no longer have a valid path to an enemy an enemy structure. It's been massively improved because that used to happen all the time, and now it only happens when you try to build here. But because our bonehead players decided to try to build there and then lost to the AI, yeah, that didn't help. Yeah, you can select up to two. It used to be 252, and now I think it's 246. Oh my god, neutral Star Sovereign! Look out. Yeah, you can see the Sovroleths are scary, but they can be defeated. Indeed. There's a couple of them, actually. Sovroleths are now moving to the upper right. Actually, you know, the Sovroleths are going to be really good at picking off the units in the island, so we can thank him for that. You can see more of the ground units over there. Mirian is somehow still alive. He's got nothing but crucibled engrams and wardens. It's impressive, really. What a goofy game. Ah, I see. The Empyreans attempted to move to the island, but they were unsuccessful. Nidus, good. Good Nidus. What's up, Zachary? This is Cosmonarchy, a whole new game. And within the game of Cosmonarchy, which adds about 50 new units to each race. Well, I guess it would be 40 new units because it's like 50 total. Anyway, adds a lot of new units to each race. And structures, too. Within that game, we have a custom game mode called Uprising that spawns neutral hostile enemies for you to deal with. And that's what our players are mostly dealing with now. That's right, that's right. That's me. That's my job. One of my many duties. Ah, Pazuzu's on the way here. So our Terran player up here in the top left has reached Tier 3, which is the endgame tech. And so he's got some very powerful artillery and very powerful sort of like mid-range units. Meanwhile, our Zerg here has been very, very endgame for very, very long amounts of time. But you can see him slowly getting heckled to death over there on the extremities. He's trying to send in some reinforcements to clear that. He's probably the player that has the most chance of winning, but I still think that our Protoss, who's been at the endgame tech for a very long while, will also be able to do quite a bit. He's got some very powerful splash damage ships, the Empyreans, and their missiles deal splash damage, and that's going to be the main weakness of this endgame Zerg unit, the Sovroleth. The Sovroleth is pretty cool. It gains weapon range, but loses movement speed. And that's contingent on how many other Sovroleths are nearby. So you can see these ones moving a lot faster, and these ones are moving a lot slower because they're more close together, right? So basically what the Sovroleths will end up doing is they're going to try to clear this island up here in the upper area. Meanwhile, Toyota, who's our Terran player, is trying to unload his endgame Terran army over here. And they're staying alive for a pretty good amount of time, but they are clumped into a corner versus splash damage, so that isn't exactly going to end super well for them. Yes, the Star Sovereign. Hey, you know, our Protoss player made some of the... Oh, he's going Anthelians. Okay, that makes sense. The Anthelians an endgame Protoss unit where as long as you have vision of an area, you can right-click your Anthelian onto that location, and it will teleport after a pretty lengthy delay. And where there are enemies near it, they are sucked into it, sort of like a black hole, and they take some damage during that time as well. Star Sovereign doing quite a bit over here. But it is going to be overwhelmed by this swarm of Zerg. You all know the Devourer. It's got a new name now. We renamed a lot of the old units, like the Phalanx instead of Siege Tank. It's because they do different things, so it's helpful to compare. Meanwhile. So yeah, all the yellow units are the neutral hostile. That's right, Street Crow is correct. The Sovroleths can fly over corpses to make more of themselves. Oh my god, Ahmed! So these units can't even attack up. So they're not very helpful here, but you know. They were probably summoned because of the eggs that appeared underneath the Sovroleths for the corpse cocoons. Yeah, so our brown Protoss has taken up most of the map, right? Which is pretty unreadable in this color, but you know, that's just how it is. He's mostly relegated the other Protoss to this fortress of turrets. I don't think that our Protoss player here has much of anything. He's going to try to slowly move through and see what he can do. Meanwhile, Get him. Bully him. What is Toyota doing? He's adding... Okay, he's going to go for the heavy transport. You can fit a lot more units in the Pythian than you can in the Trojan, which used to be called the dropship. One thing that's pretty cool about Trojans is they have the hot drop feature, which is that they drop faster than other transports. So you can unload like all 8 units in... like if you throw a bunch of infantry in, you can unload all 8 of them in a blink of an eye almost, like pretty fast, compared to unloading a bunch of units out of the other races' transports. And don't let it fool you, CPU Easy is a player. But it's a funny name. And I did have the idea of, like, introducing somebody to Cosmonarchy by being like, hey, come here, let me watch you play one of the easy AI, and then have this guy in here. He's a pretty good player, one of our better players, so it would have been pretty funny. It was amusing to me when he started to do that. Cannoli is doing his best here. Cannoli is our pumpkin Zerg, our orange Zerg player. He's doing his best to clear this area up here. Oh my god. Ah, he's done once again. He's made another flock of Sovroleths. I was wondering why I couldn't hear that sound anymore, and, well, it's because you can only play the same sound so many times. Well, Toyota is also making Anticathons. Those are a very powerful endgame unit. They raise the dead from the ground. Ooh. Ah. You would have found it hilarious. Yeah, you've already seen it. Ah. Yeah, so the range gets pretty high, as you can see, when there's a lot of them together. They also become basically a stationary object, which is pretty funny. Alright, so it looks like this top right island has more or less been cleared. It will periodically respawn with more stuff, but I think he's basically taken care of it. Now we just need to clear that top left island, and we'll be sitting pretty. Meanwhile, Star Sovereign... Yeah, Cannoli might actually lose. Like, the AI probably won't be able to kill him because he's got a lot of those Sovroleths, but he's neglected the whole right side of the continent. In the past, players were not so good at dealing with Uprising, and so in Uprising, the way to win was to be the last man standing, because then there's no other players in the game, and so you win, even though you might have been like seconds from being killed by the AI. Because the neutral AI doesn't win, it just tries to kill you, basically. That's all. And so, in that situation, yeah, I think Arbuz would have the strongest shot of clearing house, so... Oh yeah, meanwhile. Huh. Hey! There's the Anthelians! The warp vortex has been activated! Those Sovroleths are going kaput! As the Anthelians suck everything in... Oh god, the natural counter. And look at that, a Star Sovereign even... Okay, well, I think 100% Cannoli is going down. The one saving grace is his Vithrilisk did debuff the attack speed of a lot of these units, and that does take a little bit to fade. So he might be able to do something there, but it's not looking too likely right now. Oh, meanwhile, we do have another attempt at unloading some army into here. It's just going to get crushed by all the Cyclops, unfortunately. And, of course, Arbuz has an existing... Arbuz is the Protoss player. He's got a pretty powerful Protoss force continuing to attempt to contend with things. Look at all of these units that are locked up over there in the north. More Anthelians have arrived to try to pull in those Sovroleths. Yeah, that's going to clear house over there. They're even dragging the eggs there, which is pretty funny. That probably should be disabled for them. You know, when you see these zany games, you can find all sorts of little things that as a developer, as the designer, I can be like, maybe I should change that. Like when Veek was here earlier, he's one of my designers as well. He co-designs it with me. He, I guess I should say he's the other designer, because really those are the two of us. Plus all of the people in our Discord community, you know, they chip in with their ideas too. We definitely take a signal from that. But he was like, I wonder if this should be done differently in this other game mode that we have, which does a lot of zombification, actually. It's pretty cool. Oh, where's it going? Ah, he wants to try to suck everything else in. Oh, actually, if that, you know, that could be big. Let's see what happens there. Did he finish the... I wonder if he finished the move order or not. He might not have. So I was going to say, if he sucks the Star Sovereign in, it might decide to just start glassing. It might do that anyway. Oh. No, maybe. Maybe a bit. No, maybe not. I was going to say, if this one decided to go for a glassing run, that would just end this whole area, but... Unfortunately, we won't see those fireworks. I really thought that would... There we go! All right, boys! Star Sovereign is pretty powerful, okay, guys? Doesn't need a nerf. It's totally balanced. I'm just saying. It's pretty good. I can't believe Arbu's actually finished the job there, too. Okay, a lot of the... Sovrelets are still here off in the corner. The Star Sovereigns are pretty good at dealing with them, though. Like, they take a lot of damage before they die. And there it is. There's not going to be any more units that Cannoli can field right now. He doesn't have much money, and he has no tech structures to make them. So he is limited to whatever he can pull over here. And the Uprising is overwhelming his army over here as well. He has a bunch over here. He's not really doing too much. Now here come the Arbus Empyreans. They're going to clean house. Oh, honestly, the Paladins could smoke them. The Pazuzus are not bad versus them either, because the Pazuzus debuff a unit, and then whenever that unit attacks, it deals damage to itself. So that actually hurts in this situation. We even had a Magnetar with a Yamato. Very, very juicy there. All right, well, it's looking like it's the end of the road for Cannoli. I actually wonder at this point what even is the source of the lag. Because he doesn't have that many Sovrelets anymore, so we know it can't be that. It might just be Toyota's internet at this point. Yeah, he's going to call GG. That'll be it. Toyota has just been playing player versus AI this whole game since he got relegated to the island. And there you have it. Arbuz has a very limited amount of time where he can actually do something here before the spawns and the ones on the right. I also wonder, is Mirian ever going to die? Like, he seems like he's slowly losing some ground over here, so maybe he will? It's hard to tell. Because the Crucibles increase the fire rate of structures nearby. They increase training rate of production facilities as well, which is the normal use for them. But as we can see, Mirian has given up on trying to play the game conventionally. He's getting up to some tech, I guess. Oh, he's adding Kabbalists to the picture. Okay. But if Arbuz tries to fight the Uprising the whole time, that will definitely give Toyota the option. He's just cleared the top left island, which is very good. Oh, look. We missed a fight over here, but an Aeon has reclaimed a couple of Anthelians. That's not horrifying at all. So Terran have that raise dead behavior. It's called it's called reclamation. Where are they going? Oh, never mind. He just ordered them onto themselves. Meanwhile. Okay, yeah, Mirian is going to get broken 100%. There goes one of the Crucibles. Kaput. Shellacked, destroyed, annihilated, and devastated. The walls are crumbling and closing in. Mirian has tried his damnedest. But it looks to me like that's a little bit too much. Dude, Toyota might clutch this out by definition. Okay? He has 0 gas mining right now. Oh, he's going to get a little bit there. He has no... Wait, where are his workers? I think all of his workers died because of the witnesses spotted for the Anthelians to come in and wipe his eco. He has no Vespine. But unless Arbuz kills him before losing to the onslaught of Uprising units that are now arising... No, it's not ping. That is their APM. So surprisingly, Mirian is the higher APM player of the 3 here. Probably because he has got less to focus on, so he can focus on everything. God damn, son. The artisans are going to attempt to fly away in mine, but he's going to need a way to put down a nexus somewhere, and those don't build structures, so he's going to need an envoy, and fast. Something tells me he's out of here, boys. Homies. They're breaking through. Overwhelmed. Safe Toyota is still in the game. Yeah, Mirian's dead anyway. He's out. If only that Star Sovereign would glass. Then you would actually have a chance to live because it would kill all the ground units. Oh my god! Oop. Toyota might have had a Canada moment. Maybe it was him after all. I'll check with him on Discord, see if he's still in. Well, that was a pretty entertaining game. We kind of knew the outcome as soon as Cannoli lost all those units to the Anthelians. The super units are just too super. He's connected via Discord, but I don't know if he's still there. There you go. Arbuz Budesh wins by default. Now that's epic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and upload a new version of Butcher's Corner, since there was an update to it. And then there's also a new Dyadic Shore version that has to be thrown up here. It looks like by technicality, Miriam, you were second, but we all know you would have lost before then. Okay. So we still have 4 people hanging out, and I'm guessing Arbuz is still down for some games. So maybe we can grab a third and we can do a 3v3. Do we want to do a 3v3? I mean, the problem is we don't really have any good 3v3 maps, do we? Oh, Toyota needs a break. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we can do Butcher's Corner. Do we want... We haven't done Massacre yet. Maybe we do that. Although... I don't know. I don't think I can host. Alright, Shambler, host the latest Butcher's Corner Massacre. We'll see what we get. Yes, Miriam, you did go from having a pretty respectable army to just getting shellacked by Gigazerg and then Gigaprotoss. So, yeah, they increased the fire rate. That was why you stayed alive for so long. At least so far as I can tell. let's see if Street Crow or anybody else wants to pop in here. If we get, I think if we get 3 more, then we don't need the computer ally. That's going to be busted anyway. And if we get, I think if we just get 1 more, we should be TBH. Did you even lose to Bactylisk? I didn't see that. Oh shit, it's Street Frog! I'm gonna BRB for water, so... you can start without me if you get enough people or whatever. But, okay, there you go. I even had to narrate it for you guys. All right, boys, we're back. We're about to see this 2v2 Team FFA. It's not really much of an FFA since it's just 2 teams, but it is on Massacre, which is pretty cool. Baited. The last minute bug fix broke things. Who would have guessed? That never happens. cock knockers. You can't say that. Oh, you need player 1. I see. That makes sense. Well, after that false start, we can't possibly get pranked. Shambler, you dingus. People at work call each other dingus all the time. That's a kind of a new one. Like, obviously I've heard the term before, but I never really thought I'd hear other, like adults say it, you know what I mean? But dingus it is. Don't mind me, I'm just filling up my Cosmonarchy branded mug. Ah. Delicious. Maybe eventually, if you donate on coffee, you too can get that. You never know. Make sure Force 1 is filled. What about my Cosmonarchy branded mug? No, they don't, Jesse. That's a lie. I'm not an adult yet, and I'm 30. RTS man-child. Hope that you are doing well, sir. It'd be real embarrassing if it still doesn't work. Hell yeah. Mug check. Thank you, BDB. I wonder who got it for me. Bloop. Hell yeah. No starting money. You get nothing. Nothing. You punks. Don't worry about it. I don't know exactly what happened, but maybe you can tell me. We had a workaround. It was the most boomer workaround, since Shambler doesn't know how technology operates. What is with Shambler? And horrible naturals. IDK? Good question. Dude, I don't even have the resources revealed because that wasn't configured. Oh, snap! When they said massacre, which means twice the units, they also had twice the typing. Let's fucking go! Alright, so Street Frog, or no, it's Street Crow, but he's Street Frog. He used to be Bariso. Now he's this. He is also known as Hyang. He's hanging. He's a cool guy. He's a chewy little guy. So, okay, so first off, he is, this is Palatinate Blue, surely. Hell yeah. And Shambler is white, which I guess might be true. And Cannoli is pumpkin. And then, we got Leviathan, who might be Vivid Orange. Oh, it's just regular orange. It's weird. I would think that pumpkin and orange wouldn't be allowed to be in the same game, but what do I know? So, to me, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, it's Massacre, baby. So, we have the pool out nice and fast from Cannoli. We got Triple Gate, I'm guessing Legionnaire, but we'll find out. And we got Proxy 2 Stockade in the middle of the map, including a Proxy Gaftalosk? I don't know what that's about. God damn, some of these shambles tiles. They're in shambles. Scribe moving around, seeing what's going on. By default, there are a bunch of like reservoirs in the middle that you can mine from. Those are obviously gone in Massacre. You can't harvest Vespine in Massacre. You get twice as many units in Massacre. And you get gas for training and killing enemies. Or training out your own units and killing enemies. No, you cannot farm your own unit. Not allowed. I was thinking just now, I wonder if the Cascathalor did either friendly splash damage, which in my opinion wouldn't be super good, or consumed corpses. That would be pretty cool. All right, the quadruple stockade with Mavericks coming out the wazoo are spotted. The reason why that would be pretty cool, by the way, is it would stop the Sovrolith farm that we saw from Cannoli earlier. I do think that as cheeky as that strategy is, it's got to go. So it looks like Cannoli's going to be mass expanding everywhere. You can return to allied town centers, so that could be a legit strategy. We'll see if the if Shambler even spots it. He hasn't yet. Okay, now he will. We'll see if that forces a cancel out of the Hajaros. No, it looks like it's going to force them to action. Some scribes have been preemptively pulled. Looks like those are going to confuse some things. It did get canceled, but a lot of those Mavericks got eaten up, and it's mass Legionnaire indeed, with a couple of Zealots and Hierophants for good measure. I don't know what's going on with the North team. They're kind of moving around all over the place. I guess these Zealots have been sort of earmarked so that they can move around the map. Preemptively, though, we already have hit him up moving his units in a couple of weird locations. Looks like this is going to be a nice open engagement with the Cyprians doing a lot of splash damage to the pool units of Cannoli. Ooh, big surprise. Thank you, ConDB, for the sub. Check me out on Instagram. I don't have it, by the way. And then we got the flank from Leviathan. He's going to try to go. He's going right under the lard sign. Oh, that's a curse. You can't go under the lard sign. That's like walking under a ladder. Horrible luck. Scribes have... I don't know what's happening, but I think Hit 'em Up is taking the top left base. That's what I think is happening in the middle of all of this. Just Cannoli going for mass hatch in the meanwhile. He's got a lot of quads, but they are going to get shredded over here. Now, if the bottom team can hold this attack, we could be in for some very silly games. You do have a couple of Wardens back here. You want to stand back and fight under the static defense. It is on a cliff. There are some Zealots that can come here and clean house on that hatch. Might have been able to help out the attacking force here. It looks like they're going to come in a little bit late, but the Mavericks are already dead. And now, with a massive wang, it looks like Shambler and Street Frog are just going to power on through here. Uncorrected rally points are punished. Cannoli doesn't have many minerals. He spent them all on production structures at a pretty inopportune time. And it looks like these scribes are going to go ahead and Maynard away from that hatch. That's the feeding strategy. Cannoli makes the hatches and Hit 'em Up mines from them for the money. Unfortunately, the drill is not to be. They are going to get mostly massacred there. So the proxy strat looks like it's going to win. Oh my god! It's beautiful. What are you going to do about Cannoli, dude? Oh, he's got this base down here in the bottom left. I guess he can make a Drolith out of that. He's doing his best to camp the bridge. Dude, or the ramp, rather. The one pylon! The one pylon, guys. It's one pylon. That's it. I feel like there's a caster who talks about that sometimes. I guess not. So, Cannoli will now seek to burrow behind enemy lines, and by that he means his own lines. But technically, since they're vertical spawns, that is behind enemy lines. Just mass Zealot, nothing but. Street Frog does have an expo out. Yeah, he's making 10 Zealots a pop. And we've got gateways coming up for Hit 'em Up as he tries to... Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. The 6 pylons, guys! Alright. All but one Hacharosk has been slain and slaughtered. Butchered, even. All the workers dead. So Cannoli is out of the game. He's going to have to hope that Hit 'em Up can do a little something something. Single Zealot is down there. If only that was a scribe. Cannoli has a single Zeth as well. Oh. Look for him. Find him. Where'd he go? Ahmed sniffing around. Dude, this is like a strange campaign mission out of like Flame Knives or something. Look at this. What is going on? What's on my screen right now? The one Zealot. Where could they be? Okay. Does he dare? No. What's going on? My enemy is not dead yet. Meanwhile, it has been discovered. The Fortress of Solitude. Tell me the comeback happens, please. I need it. Oh, lag. Hell yeah. All of the units in the known universe are descending upon this one location. Send me location. Oh, it's bad. Bad boys. Stimmed Mavs. The Stimmed Mavs are coming. No Crucible. No Engram. The Legionnaires must descend upon these heathens. The first round of static defense has fallen. Ahmed charges forth valiantly. The Legionnaires arrive to pin their lances against the oncoming hordes. More static defense has arrived in the back, but is it enough? It's never enough. Wait, what happened? Oh. Interesting. Utter devastation and destruction. I think, personally, that was a funny one. That was worthwhile. All right. What is next? Still have Hit 'em Up, Shambler, and Cannoli ready to play. I don't know. I assume Street Frog is also still down. Street Crow. Should we do Faction Wars? I think we should do Omnipresence, personally. I say Omnipresence. An Omnipresence 2v2 would be legit. Let's do that. Let's do Omnipresence 2v2 on Steamworks. We saw Oathbreaker earlier. So I'll host this to communicate the intention to Shambler, and I'll wait about 10 seconds, and then I'll see if he has his lobby up. He did not have his lobby up, god damn it. Oh, Court Martial. Court Martial's not a bad idea for FFA. But would it be Massacre again? Or should it be maybe Omnipresence FFA? Right? Court Martial Omnipresence isn't bad. I will control Officer Osina, obviously. So when you guys were doing those jank games where somebody was controlling the diadem, is somebody actually lifting that shit off? Because that's pretty funny if that's the case. You just like bring the diadem into the enemy's base, one of the player's bases, and decide to fuck that one player. That's pretty good. Annihilated. It's what you get. Court Martial Omnipresence sounds pretty good, actually. I like that one. I would host it, but I can't. Dude. It's me, Officer Asina. This is what I need. Can somebody give me what I need? Ah, Leviathan's not in double brain cell. It's in 2v2 class 0, I think, or whatever. But it doesn't matter, because we already hosted a different one. Get in here. Oh wait, I won't actually have... I won't have witness mode, shared vision, etc. if I control the thing. Let's go! Alright, boys. It's Omnipresence time. Baby. Hello, gays. What's going on, Miriam? This is Court Martial. It is a port of... what do you call it? Fuck, what's the map? I can't remember the original map, to be honest. Forte. It's a port of Forte. And, Hit 'em Up requested that I port this, and I decided to put a neutral diadem in the middle of the map and make it hostile to everybody. So you're welcome for that. Hit 'em Up is in the top left. He is our Ultramarine player. Street Frog is in the top right. He is our... Wait, is he a... I think he's still Pumpkin. Holy shit! Cannoli's in the bottom right. He is the Cyan player. And the Shambler is the red player in the bottom left. He will be going Stockade open. Meanwhile, yeah, Hit 'em Up's just going to go for that, of course. Looks like he tried to forge an alliance with Cannoli. We'll see if Cannoli decides to do just that. Just making workers so far. So the last time, Osina on the hunt. The last time we saw Cannoli and Shambler play this mode, Cannoli went for, like... He basically was building nothing but Zerg, right? I think he made one Warden or something. He's going Zorkis first after a Treasury, which is an interesting build order. Hit 'em Up just going for static defense, it looks like. He's going to stay to his ramp area here. You can't recall. You don't have a Didac. I think Shambler is the one who has used the like mix race option the most. That's what you get in Omnipresence. You get a structure that can train all of the workers. Multiple anchors, multiple stockades. It's a bio-focused play here, although he does have an Ovaleth very fast. An interesting choice. Triple Circuit, double Larvosk. This is an advanced build from Hit 'em Up. Meanwhile, Cannoli going to go ahead and see about adding a quarry. Wardens, anchor. Oh, he might be doing Lake is in an anchor. It does work. I did allow it. Here comes Street Frog just scouting. This is the Class 1 hemisphere, and this is the Class 2 hemisphere. Well, actually, I think Street Frog is Class 3, technically. But, you know. It's the thought that counts. So there's these mineral fields that can be mined out, but until then, they block pathing. So you can use them to your advantage. I hit him up going for a Protoss lower expansion. He's just making workers out of his Zerg stuff. And Shambler's predictably moving across the map with a bunch of Mavericks. Now this is advanced mixed race gameplay. That's my shit right there. Multiracial gameplay. Meanwhile, ooh, bopped. So, Street Crow will continue building nothing but anchors for now. It's Anchor City over here for Cannoli as well. He's putting one watchdog there. A couple watchdogs throughout. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Orcish Shroud. Yeah, Shambler, a bit slow to expand. He will be using his Zerg for that. There's some advantages to doing that and some disadvantages. If you only expand with one race, you only have your one source for racial workers here, right? So if you want to play as Terran, but you never make a ministry, it can be difficult for you to make more Masons if your Omniveil ever gets sniped, because you can't rebuild it. Who did that? It must have been Officer Osina. Hey, what's going on, Palms 5? Glad you're enjoying Cosmonarchy. So we've got some people enjoying it in here as well. We got some multiracial gameplay. Oh my god, there's a lot of workers on those gas nodes. Yeah, I think Hit 'em Up just wants to get to tier 3 with all of the races. That's my prediction. I'm gonna see a mech-focused push out of Street Frog over here. I love the Lachezelisks and anchors. That's so cool. Nobody has exited to trigger the diadem. Nobody dares leave. The only one who's actually scouted is Street Frog with his goddamn Ovaleth. By the way, he's Street Crow, and Street Dog is another thing, and now he's Street Frog. How am I supposed to remember all those IDs? I do have a bad habit of, like, for example, I'm trying to say Hit 'em Up instead of Leviathan. That Leviathan's a legit alter ID that he has, but, like, yeah, you can tell that it's just like, damn. I read the name here in the top right, and I'm like, I don't know what happened over there, but off he went. He's trying to tell... The Droleth is trying to tell him to expand. Ah, this is another good move. Capping your gas with Protoss, because they don't have a tech requirement for it. Definitely a good move there. A bunch of hatches coming down for Cannoli as he's starting to float his structures around. Ah, on the other side as well. Chandler moving out. No, Shambler! Oh! Officer Osina has defeated the Shambler. I can't believe how many units he lost to that. We're enjoying, man. We are enjoying. We'll try to get some more of those replays out. I got another one coming tomorrow. I've been pretty good about keeping up the daily uploads, so appreciate all you guys watching. Ooh, I think Hit 'em Up might be going Aurora spam. Or it could be Gladius. He's got a lot of minerals in the bank, though. I'm thinking it's Aurora's. Will Shambler ever breach this position? Can't ensnare my gateway, dude. That's rude. A floating stockade will soon perturb Hit-em-up's position. A bunch of Zethra cores were made. They look pretty gnarly in that color. 5-star gate Crucible, of course. Tier 2 Zerg has hatched for our Lakizaluskin anchor guy. Oh, shit! Cannoli! No, Cannoli! Quick! Land your anchors! An unfamiliar strategy for him. The stim are coming out. Oh, they don't spawn burrowed! I'm still getting a couple of worker kills in there. Alright, there you go. Meanwhile, Shambler attempting to expand is going to be bopped by a horde of Zeths. Here come the Mavericks. There's a bunch of Gorgs here as well. So these Zeths can't really do anything, but, you know, they'll sow some discord. They'll be somewhat chaotic. Can only marching out with a bunch of Zoryustaleths. How to pronounce Zoryustaleth? First, say Zor. Then, say Ustaleth. Zor, Ustaleth. Shambler killed his own shaman! Shaman blur. I don't think a prototype would help with the diadem. It gives Officer Osina something to listen to while he's at work, I guess. Maybe that will improve his focus. Cannoli going straight to Tier 3 Zerg. I'm bullying hit. Rude. Ministry has landed. 4th base operational, perhaps, for Street Crow. Oh my god! I knew it. Here come the Gorgs. How much damage can they really do? Here come all the Auroras. Ah, it's a devastation. Well, he's gonna see what he can do. I mean, he can just suicide over that army if he wants to. We shall see. Masauras! Shambler does not have the highest worker count. It's very sad for him. Oh my god. They're dying! And by they, I of course mean Shambler. His army is trying to go ahead and breach the front, but it's pretty well fortified. Gotta watch out for those Cyprians. They will deal some splash damage. But with 44 Auroras still, yeah, I think this worker count is going to continue plummeting. Plus, he should kill the Omniveil. He seems more focused on the workers, which is just fine, I suppose. Meanwhile, the front is starting to be breached, I guess, maybe. Some Gladiuses are arriving. Those are going to be a pretty big thorn in Shambler's side, I believe. Now, once these pylons go down, most of the static defense is gone, but that last one, Enduring, is all that hit him up needed. There goes the Omniveil. Fuck your Omniveil. That's right. Explosion. Cannoli coming along with a bunch of Zorius as well. Yeah, get him, Cannoli, with all your Zorius. I wonder if he realizes that they're allied. All these Gorgs are still here. Street Crow, meanwhile, is just building a bunch of stuff. He's got a bunch of madrigals already. He's more than prepared for the Aurora spam, apparently. Good God, man. That's a lot of Aurora. Oh, shit! The alliance has been broken! No, Cannoli has been betrayed! Oh, he's still allied! Cannoli has been brutalized. Don't worry, the Gorgs are killing all of the production. They could go after the Omniveil. Oh my god, the workers! No! Oh! That's disgusting. Oh my god. Brutal destruction and fatality. Well, tier 3 got killed. Cannoli is making an Axoth Axis. Problem is, it's right next to all the Auroras. Damn. Hit him up and just lost everything he owned, as far as workers go. No! Oh. He could make some Cascathalors, but that would not really help him here. Meanwhile, Street Crow just kind of playing single player. You know, he's chilling. He's enjoying. So Cannoli lost almost all of his tech. He still does have his Matravel Nest. He has the ability to make Terran and Zerg, but no longer has the ability to make Protoss. So he won't be able to freely cap his gas or add Crucibles or anything like that. Shambler still also exists. He also does not have any Protoss. And I think he's stuck with just the Stockades from the Terran. He does have some Masons, so I guess that is not correct. He was going for pure Cyprian, which isn't a bad move here, but it's not enough. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, he's just going to dive bomb on. Oh, the splash damage is really big. That actually wrecks Hit 'em Up's army. But he's given up his army to gladly kill Shambler, it looks like. Just been rebuilding the worker count. He's got a couple of Auroras back home, but that's about it. Yeah, Street Crow doesn't know it yet, but he could just A-move, hit him up, and then be in a pretty good position to win. He has nothing. I appreciate that Street Crow is just in his own world. I killed Shambler. I win. It's true. That is a secret victory condition in all FFAs. Camping the gas. Camping the eggs. It's over. Over for the Shambler. Oh, he had a Mutath this whole time. He could have made Sycrilisks. He made Mutas and not Sycrilisks? Huh? Here comes the Vagrants, Vultures, Clerics, and Mavericks. Hi. We're the forces that didn't get fought against this whole time. What's up? Only a couple of very wounded Auroras are left. Depowered all the static defense. I did say that would have happened. This army is mostly cleric, which is impressive. Here comes the disruption field, but he's disabling his own army. Ah, there we go. Kind of, maybe. I think that that Gladius is still dead. No, lives at 3 health. Ah, damn. Ah, damn it. Get dag nabbit. I'm gonna need to use some of my army. He's got tier 3. That's scary. He's making golems out of a lattice somewhere. Oh, I see. He's just gonna spam Vagrants, I think. That's not a bad move. Got some Goliaths out. Shambler is still technically alive. I can't believe it. He's gonna lose his land effect! Ooh! Still got one. Some Masons have arrived. Get. Fuck that larva! This is a problem. Attack Shambler. Not me. Man. I don't know. Cannoli wants to hit him up because Cannoli died almost to hit him up. And Street Frog thought that Shambler was dead. Why would he attack him? You know? I don't think Hit 'em Up has any military units. He's got 14 somewhere. Oh, he sent them in to attack Shambler again. That makes sense. Trying to use the splash damage from the Aurora Last Orders. It's pretty good. It does do a lot of damage to the mutas, but not quite enough to finish him. Beat his army. Kill him. That's exactly what is happening. Ah, tier 2 Zerg. Yes! My man! Dude, I bet Street Crow never thought this day would come. That he builds diadems inside the base camp of Hit 'em Up. You thought the first diadem was underwhelming. How about this one? Kill Street Frog. No! That's rude. You can't do that. Please, ooh. Don't do it. No! Ugh. Oh, he's been shellacked. He's just like, all right, see ya. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I think, yeah, I feel like he's too entrenched to get killed, but he's also struggling to be active on the map, right? So, like, these other players who are all still technically in the game are still trying their best, you know? Ah, there's been a separate alliance forged. Shambler has secretly allied with Cannoli, it looks like. Oh my god, it's brutal. It's a massacre. You can't defeat this man. He has too many units. Those diadems have made it all the way back. They're going all the way back to the main. Ah! I can't believe it. Such devastation. Penumbra on the way. And Watchdog died. Can only trying his best with the forces that he's got. There's still so many phalanxes here to shellac him. There's even an engram. Oh, it's brutal. Oh, this force might be able to break through. The clerics are healing for so much, though. That one madrigal on the front line took forever to die. A couple of dead phalanxes here and there as well, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to try to attack another base, but there's still so much static defense to break through, dude. I don't know if you can. There you go, the Vagrant's diving forward. Not as much splash damage with this army, but it still should trade pretty cost efficiently. Vagrants are pretty good, you know? Meanwhile, this force obviously did nothing. Mutas are going to heckle, hit him up some more. He has no anti... Oh, he has some anti-air. I stand corrected. Does he have enough anti-air to actually deal with the mutas? That's what I want to know. Ah, Convolist! Nice! Diadems are striking back. They have made landfall. Very good, very good. Keeping his money pretty low, actually. Another Iron Foundry, a couple Penumbra can pop out each rotation here. It's looking a bit rough for our Cannoli yet again. Phalanx is stepping forward. The diadems will clean up that top base. I think this Izira core count will still be enough. Maybe. They're not really focusing anything down, and that's not really their lot in life, right? They don't do a lot of damage to armored targets, for example. But yeah, it looks like they're slowly overwhelming this area. There are a couple more reinforcements coming in, but the sentence is served. Meanwhile, he has resatted his advanced gas. Okay, hit him up, still trying to be in the game on one base. See what he can do. See what we can make happen. Honestly, this map is so goofy, but it has worked out wonders. Shambler going to finish the job on to hit him up, it looks like. At least he's going to attempt to. I do like the little line of Rilla cores, though. Shambler's army might get a little bit pinced here. He's got a lot of Pertathalors. He should be able to focus fire the Convies. I don't know if he can do this, though. It's still a little bit rough. The Penumbra have arrived. When you're using Tier 1 Zerg versus Penumbra, you know something has gone wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong. Get. Wow. Hit him up almost pushed Shambler's army all the way out. Convolist's OP. Now, one thing you can say is that Street Crow Burrito has been doing his best, right? But he hasn't really expanded again. So he does need to think about that as his bases have run fallow. He's more or less executed poor Cannoli over here. Down to just the last couple of things he's got in his corner. He is going to try to float over to Shambler's base. The Convolut's still holding him at bay. He never really made that many on the Protathalor side. That's a little unfortunate there. Looks like Cannoli was killed so hard that he desynced, but I'm not 100% sure about that. He doesn't have much money, so he's not really in the game. He's out. Looks like the Convolusks have slowly but surely been broken through. Now, the question to me is really whether Shambler can actually finish the job versus all those units. OJ wins, but Hit dies. That's a win. Will he? It's too good, man. Man, the Tier 2 Zerg tech structure sure was built in Neblim's favorite place. I just love typing whatever is incorrect. Fucking Vorvuser. Did he even make them? Here come the mutas. That's Cannoli's last structure. No! Oh! Defeated. I think. No, maybe not. If only these diadems actually stayed outside of Hit 'em Up's base. Impressive, honestly. Well, I think we know how this one ends. So congrats to Street Crow for owning. It's pretty funny. Ooh. That was his last galaxy. Oh, Ahmed. Alright, well, we know we're still connected to Street Frog. Crow. He's got so many Penumbra, dude. And one Vagrant underneath all of them. Ooh, wiggle. He says, "Cope, I won," and then leaves. That was impressive. Congratulations to Street Crow for doing that one. That was a deranged game. That was a deranged map. We'll do one more Omni with 2v2 if they're still down to play some more. No Omni? That's not Steamworks, that's Oathbreaker. All right, Shambler, now host it on Faction Wars. That's pretty amusing. I wonder what Faction Wars people are going to, or which factions people are going to play. I don't know what that means. All I know is that I've got a Cosmonarchy branded mug. Tastes cosmic. Ah, there we go. Ramen's playing. Perfect. Oh, shit. Street Frog. Gonna have to spectate through the stream. Stream Frog. I hope Cannoli was ready since he didn't say anything. All right, boys. We got some faction wars. So, I also can do it. So I'll add it to... Which one should I be? Okay. So, what do we have here? I don't think they were both Nidus Trinity, were they? Oh, yeah, they are. The portrait changed. Okay, so Shambler is the white Terran in the is player 1, and Ramen is player 2 as the silver Terran. And they are your Nidus Trinity representatives. Down here in the bottom left, we have Hit 'em Up as the Hekaton Coalition making hot shots. Hell yeah, brother. And he is the red Terran in the bottom left. And Cannoli is the pumpkin Zerg. I believe he picked vanilla, by the way. Got some cohorts out. Very nice, very nice. So they have access to a cohort and the Tarrasque, and I think that's it. So it's kind of funny that that's all that they're really going to have access to that's different than vanilla tech. Now, by comparison, hotshots replace Mavericks, and they shoot like a shotgun type blast. They're shorter range than Mavericks, so that's pretty neat. And then they also, what else does the Hekaton have? I think the only other thing that the Hekaton has is a modified, or no, they replaced the Apostle with the Oriel, which I don't actually know if I've ever tested. So those are the two custom units there. If this was a Taltroth like I think it was, this is just vanilla Zerg. So. And Fulcrum is going to go ahead and float across the map. That's very good. It will be spotted by the Ramen units, I think. Yep, should be. It doesn't even say spliced cohort, so I don't know what he's on about. What a noob. He's reading the passive now. Ah! Why, Jujic? Why would you block this pathway? It only has the natural expansion out. Hit 'em Up, of course, will just mass hotshots, and Shambler, of course, will mass cohorts. And it looks like we're having a similar sort of thing with Top Ramen. First two cohorts go down, double killed. Ah, proxy phalanx. Here come the hotshots. Now, the hotshots are a bit beefier than Mavericks, right? Not quite as beefy as something like Cohort. And now Hit 'em Up is going to realize that there are mineral blockers that are going to need to be mined out if he wants to have sensible pathfinding on this map. Oh. Juicy. Whole bunch of static defense coming in. R.I.P., he says. See what he can do here. Gonna have to fall back there because he is under attack. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is hotshots don't deal great damage versus armored targets, and cohorts and Harakans are both 2 armor, so he is going to need some support for them, I think. What's he want to make? No, he's just spamming the 1 unit. He had his Mason down here, but it won't be doing that. Oh, that's what he was RIPing about. It was discovered. Oh boy. Shotgun blasts are eventually going to be able to do some pretty good stuff. Looks like Hit 'em Up will be able to expand after all. Getting into close melee range versus the shotguns is not necessarily ideal, but a bunch of them were kind of not attack moving over there, looks like. He's trying to steal the corpses with the little stutter steps there so that he can stay alive. Yeah, there it is. Keeping it permanent. Zerg here. Shambler. Hey, look, you made another Palladium up there. It is good. I mean, you land the... You can clearly see how that would be useful. He just needs a way to now get him across. If he puts down a star pad somewhere, he can do that. Got his hotshots. If he paired Harakans with the hotshots, they do a lot better. But he's in spam new unit mode, you know? Which is, again, to be fair, it's kind of what the other players are doing, too. Ramen is adding some Talos. Looks like he's going to go up to Tarrasques. Yeah, there it is. Are Nidus Trinity OP? It's very possible. What an odd spot for it. Are these units trying to get across? Yeah, they're trying to wiggle. They're wiggling. There's a wiggly guy in there. Azir Core's out. All right, here comes the flank. Can only needs to be joining with his buddy. Got to get on top of the cohort so you can kill him. Yeah, there's so many of them. Here comes some Cyprians as well. They're still taking up a lot of damage. Offensive Vulture as well ends up laying a mine. Stim Mavericks helping out the deeps. Still no Harakans, so you're still struggling versus the armor. The survivability of the cohort is pretty extreme. An obvious thing that should probably be done is making it so that when they revive, they have the same stun as like a reclaimed unit or something similar. Tarrasques are out. Ramen's also setting up for them. Yeah, the economic advantage of the Trinity players is, it's happening, boys. Now we get some Harakans out. Okay. Hit him up dropping his Atlas as well. Here comes the Azir Cores. This is actually going to be pretty considerable. Getting the Azir Core to splash the damage out is definitely a worthwhile endeavor there. Okay, the Phalanx count is pretty high. Now, what is he going to do with this Fulcrum? Oh, I see. He's just scouting out for now, but he's probably going to go ahead and land it. And make Cyclops or something. Oh, no, just... He doesn't cancel, though, so he is losing out on a decent chunk of change every time, but he's doing a good amount of damage. If he can actually get Phalanxes out on the other side of the mineral wall, that's going to be pretty considerable, too. Atlas coming down here for top ramen. Cannoli's been okay. Like, he hasn't been heckled too much on the economic side. We still have no expansion for our homie over here. Hit him up. Expand him up. Flank coming in on the other side. That is going to be intercepted by the Bioforce. That should still be able to, you know, kind of clinch this. Ooh, big hit on that Tarask, though. Gonna try to pre-stim. Not necessarily gonna work out there. Needs to be focus firing the individual targets. Oh, he could have had a huge shot there on the Tarasks. Looks like he will end up picking one of them. Cleric's healing them up massively, though. There you go. One of them goes down. The other one will as well. So he trades out all of the Tarasks for his Phalanxes. Pretty good. Another flank of the flanker coming out here for Shambler as he attempts to just put the hurt on, turn the screws kind of thing. Hey, that Palladium did end up finishing. But he's going to have to cancel the bad boy. Now he's going to go ahead and take an expo. The Horde of Skiths, 34 of them, is now going to move up towards the north. Now we're going to see what happens with... does Cannoli bide his time and wait for the Terrans to fall back? It seems likely. Bullying Ramen's poor Mason in the corner over there at the 4 o'clock position. This Fulcrum just kind of scouting the way in. Yeah, it might end up landing over here and just kind of forcing some units to walk over here and heckle. Or it'll just be a scout. Either way, he's paving the way for the 34 Skiths to come in here and do some serious economic damage. Nothing in those anchors. Yeah, he's just going to start making Cyclops. This is pretty good. I don't know if there's anything stopping just a frontal counterattack. We do have the Orioles out. The one Cyclops has been allowed to finish. I can't believe it. And now all of the Masons in here are going to also eat dirt. The cheeky strats win again. This is a pretty ferocious force. I don't think that the Orioles are going to be enough here. They will, you know, help out a little bit with damage over time, but that's not really what they're keyed for, right? Yeah, there's a little bit too much meat over here to deal with that. But don't worry. Yeah, Tarasks don't actually shoot up. The tooltip says air, but it's actually a lie. I have to change that in the weapons DAT field as a bug fix later. There was one other bug fix I wanted to do. Oh yeah, eggs should not be pulled. That's right. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for Hit 'em Up. He does have a ministry and enough for a little bit of some workers. It doesn't look like this actually got spotted, so he might be able to sneak land somewhere. Where are the Madrigals? Okay, now they're coming, so the Skits are going to have to scramble. It was Hydra backed elsewhere. Bactylos are going to struggle versus the Tarask armor, but they're doing okay for now. It's just, it is going to be overwhelming, and I do think that the Nidus Trinity has done it. They have slaughtered their opponents. Butchered them, in fact. That being said, I regret choosing this. Yeah, me too. I don't know. Yeah, he might actually be able to hold on versus the ground army. Has he done enough economic damage? Not really, right? He actually has less money than his two enemies. Eviscerated. Cleric Madrigal is dirty versus Skith. Well, I've definitely never seen Hekaton into Nidus Trinity before, but it's pretty horrifying for the Hekaton player. It's a little bit of a weird matchup, though, because Ramen and Shambler have both played Faction Wars a lot, and they both like the Trinity option. They are uniquely like bad versus Skith spam initially, because Skiths obviously like you want to make like one of the you want to make madrigals, you want to make Cyprian, something like that. Okay, here we go. Where's the micro from Cannoli? Spoiler, there isn't any. Now he's gonna call GG. He might have been able to beat up back those initial madrigals. That might have been a legit option for him, but yeah, it was looking rough. His opponents would have had to be a bit AFK for that to work. All right, lads. Winter War, the first of 2025, has come to a close pretty much. Went for almost 3 hours. It was pretty cool, pretty fun. There's probably going to be some more games after that. Maybe some people will go back to just playing 1v1s now or whatever. But I have a pair of bugs to fix related to Anthelians pulling eggs and the stuff related to like the Tarask targeting. And then, yeah, we're going to see what else we can do in the interim. But with all that said, thanks for tuning in, for playing if you did. And of course, we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for some more action, some more exciting antics, because we are just going to continue making Cosmonarchy, playing Cosmonarchy, and casting Cosmonarchy. So stay tuned. See you guys tomorrow. GG.